Hey guys, what's going on today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, bringing a brand new Let's Play to you today. If you're like me, and you've been playing strategy games for a number of years, then you probably already are familiar with this lovely background music and this awesome title screen. Although the title screen has been updated for the new release, which came out on good old games, 5 or 6 years ago, kind of HD remastering and all that. I'm also going to be using a mod that kind of like modernizes the game a little bit, but Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is a classic of strategy gaming. It is one of my all-time favorite games, and it is a masterpiece that has surely stood the test of time and still haunts me all the time. I'm always loading up this game year to year. Through decades, I have loaded up this game to play. And I've been playing it in the background. I've been practicing and honing my skills while I was doing my Gal Civ 3 Let's Play, because this game is hard. This is like 1990s difficulty hard, so yeah, a win is not a foregone conclusion, but I'm probably going to do a few playthroughs of this because the settings that I play on tend to be kind of fast. So I usually do medium size. I'm going to do one human player, obviously, that's me, and then I'm going to do 2 AIs. And the AIs are going to be set to 130. I have gotten my ass handed to me on this setting many a time, but I'm getting better, and I think I'm finally ready to do this where people are actually possibly watching. So hopefully it won't be too embarrassing, but we're going to do our best. I am going to go with the Rampart because that is what I've been practicing on, and I'm going to leave the rest random. There's no more settings really to look at. It's a fairly simple setup, and we're going to begin. Alright, so Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is the precursor to so many things. It's an RPG, it's a strategy game, it's a base building game, it's a tactics army fighting game, it's a collection game, it's everything rolled up into one. It is just amazing. What? Oh, this has never happened before. Somehow, I started with 2 castles? What? Is that supposed to happen? Well, I think this is lucky because I've played about 10 games in preparation for this playthrough, and I have never gotten 2 castles. But they must not have towers. But they do have, or forts. They do have forts. This one does. Holy shit. Well, I have to say, this is probably going to be a kind of easy, I dare say. The first thing I'm going to do is buy a new hero. I'm going to go with the Druid because he's, he matches the flavor of these guys. Plus he gets the same kind of unit so we can swap more easily. This guy is, I believe, a ranger. Yeah, he's a ranger. He's, pretty good at defense, but he doesn't have many skills right now. He doesn't have a spell book, which means he can't cast any spells. And his only skill is resistance, which is meh early in the game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build a homestead so that I can get access to a few archers. And I'm going to recruit the maximum amount of centaurs. So this is going to be my force, basically. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. I'm just going to move him out a little bit because I'm going to hire one more hero, I believe. We don't have a choice to hire someone from our faction, so I'll probably just go with a wizard. Actually, can we not afford it, or... Oh. I'm doing the wrong castle. We want to do it at this castle. Yeah, okay. Hire him there. He's going to start with 1 gremlin, which is pretty pathetic, but it doesn't matter. He is actually just a scouting hero. I think what we're going to do is we're going to give the gremlin to this guy. Gremlin is speed 4, so if we can get him a speed 6, he can move that much faster. We just want 1. Otherwise, you can go there. And we do need to maximize the amount of bodies we have. If you haven't ever played before, you'll see why we do that a little bit later. Okay, so now, the first thing I'm going to do, you want to move your main army last, is what I've been told by other Let's Players. So I'm going to move actually this wizard first, and I'm going to move him to this observatory, because this observatory is going to show me what is immediately around me, which is another huge starting advantage, and I can actually see the enemy castle, one of the enemy castles. But it looks like it's blocked. Yeah, it looks like there's no way to get through it, which is kind of good because I'm at least safe from attack for right now. But what else do we want to see? We have a wood-producing building right here, which is great, an ore-producing building, both of which are undefended. This is a fantastic start. Oh my god. And a sulfur mine that's undefended. And an alchemist lab that's undefended. And what? This is incredible. So yeah, this is an amazing start. I just can't believe this. I'm not going to complain about it. At least if I lose with this start, it's going to be really, really embarrassing. So yeah, I'm going to try really hard not to lose. All right, so let's continue with our scout hero here. What would be the best use of our time? He can actually pick up a free level here. Or he could go for the ore mine. Or he could go... I forget what this does. It gives you some kind of boost to your hero. We're going to be able to get gold over here. And yeah, all this stuff he's going to want to pick up. So why don't we just start and go kind of clockwise, I guess. Seems to make sense. Okay, so we've got that wood producer 2 a day now. These are going to be gold or experience. We're going to take the gold right now, obviously. Alright, so let's move our secondary hero. We might as well get him a few more troops. Since we have a whole extra castle, we could just kind of do the same thing we did there. I probably won't hire a 4th hero yet because it could get expensive. And you can see we only have about 2 grand left. We couldn't really afford to hire another one right now. Anyway, okay, so this guy has a spell book actually, but he doesn't have many spells right now. Ooh, he's got Ice Bolts. That's pretty nice. Ice Bolts does quite a bit of damage in combat. So seeing what I saw in the observatory actually helps a lot. I'm going to send him to grab this gold first, I think. I could send him here to learn a new spell. I think I'd rather have the gold at this juncture, so yeah. The most precious resource in this game by far, if you've never played, is movement points. This is why I'm thinking really hard about how to spend my movement points. They are by far the most precious thing. If you can scout and be aggressive early and get experience and get artifacts and pick up a lot of gold, you just basically win. So your movement points are the most important thing. So here I can choose between gold and experience for this character. I'm going to choose the gold. This will give me some experience. So I am going to head down there, stopping by this little campfire to pick up 600 gold and 6 gems, which is awesome. And there's a lot of gold to be picked up down here. I could also grab that spell if I wanted to. Alright, level 2 druid, so he's my highest level guy right now. Yeah, extra damage. He has magic bolt, ice bolt. So this is going to make that all the more deadly. Pick up that gold, grab that spell. It'll be next turn. Okay. Alright, off to a very, very, very good start. What do I want to do with my main army? This is weird, but I don't see too many monsters to fight. There's a gold mine here, but halflings are very strong. I cannot beat a horde of halflings right now. At all. I'm not going to go for that, although I really don't see any other fights, which is unusual. This is a very strange start. I could go for the underground. I'm pretty sure I could beat a horde of goblins. Goblins are not that tough. There's also a scholar here that would teach me something, but sometimes the scholar gives kind of shitty things. Why don't I head up and grab this? Oof, it's really tempting to take this experience with my main hero. I mean, he is my main hero. He needs a little base experience. There are no creatures around for me to fight and get experience. I better take this kind of safer bet. And I want basic armor. That's going to help my troops to take a little less damage. Now, all of these things, all these mines that I'm like ignoring, it's because you don't want to use your main army to pick up mines. You want to use your heroes. And I might even I'll probably hire another hero next turn just to grab all these mines, because there's so many good places to grab. I don't have a spell book, so I can pass up these two, and I'm just going to head straight for the goblins, and it looks like I'll have my first fight here. Okay, so with this mod I got, which is the mod that everyone uses who still plays this game, it does do an automatic calculation if you want, and you can choose to accept it or not accept it. I think I can do better than this. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to try. Okay, so I'm going to wait with my archers because if they get closer, the archer does a lot more damage, so he's going to wait. Yeah, like this guy, if I can hit him with the archer, it'll do a lot more damage. Alright, so this is the main force of my centaurs. I have 30. Probably block off my archer, like so. I probably should have used these guys to block off the archers, because they'll, you know, there's less maximum damage. Like, if they hit one of these guys and one die, it's the maximum that can die is just one. If they hit this guy and do a lot of damage, you know, more will die. But basically, this is the reason you split your army into ones, so you can block off your archers. And I think I might use this guy to kind of see if I can bait these two. Yeah, there we go. Smart. See, we baited them, so they're coming to the south now. Okay, let's finish off this fight. I don't really know what to do with you. I guess just move here. You can, like, slow them down for a turn. You're gonna get killed anyway. You're gonna just defend, I think. Alright, here we go. So, this archer is, I guess, gonna shoot these guys. We're gonna do 30 to 50 damage. That means we're gonna kill 6 to 10, right? We can't kill them all, unfortunately, but they're a lot stronger than these guys. These guys only have... Wait, they have the same amount of health. Same amount of damage. Well then, what's the difference? These have a slightly higher attack. Okay. So he's gonna kill that guy, and I'm gonna get to act first. I'm gonna go after this guy again, I think. Nice. Alright, so I would love to bring these guys down, but I've kind of blocked them off. I'm going to wait a turn with them. And these guys can't get to my archers yet. So I'm going to use them... Well, I'm going to move them out of the way anyway, because I want to be able to get my 30 stack down. You guys are going to wait as well. So... let's move you up to here. Kind of... These guys are having to waste their turn now. These dwarves can't do anything. You guys wait. Alright, so my 30 stack is going to come to here so that it can actually dish out some damage. You're going to defend, and you are going to shoot whoever's in the lead. They're all capable of hitting me next turn. Okay, you're going to defend. 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 Now we're going to start getting hit. That's fine. The dwarfs can fill their shoes, I guess. Alright, so... We've got 14, 14, 15. I think it makes the most sense. Probably kill these guys. And then I can finish them off with a whack. That does leave a space open, but if I move up a little bit... Ah, shit, so I messed up. They're going to be able to get my archers. Not if I use my dwarves, but then these guys can get them. So I kind of made a mistake. If I move here, they won't come around me, I don't think. Yeah, see, they'll go right through the middle. Alright, well, we lost a couple centaurs there, but... If they use their... They've already used their counter, I believe. No, they haven't. Yeah, okay. So these dwarves are going to wait. And defend, I guess. Alright, shoot these guys, because they're the most capable of dishing out damage. Finish them off with this whack. I could sacrifice these guys and then let the dwarves maybe finish them off, but I'm just going to fortify. Okay, we didn't die. Nice. You guys are going to wait. Defend, I guess. Shoot them. Okay. So we did slightly better. Basically, we lost, what was it, 6 that we were supposed to lose, and we ended up losing 8, but we didn't lose any archers, we didn't lose any dwarfs. So it could have been better, but it also could have been much worse. Alright, so with that, we're going to end our first episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very, very excited about this series. I hope you'll like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that kind of good stuff that helps my series like kind of get started off right with a couple of viewers. And that's really all I want, is just a few. So if you're enjoying this, please help me out. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Dalsu. I'll see you next episode, which will be at the same time tomorrow. Thanks.